Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on my corner today. I'm Kamishara, this is my corner, and at the moment I am listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, MzStarling. She makes soaps, she makes bath and body products, and I love her channel. But I'm about to turn it off so you can hear me. Alright, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay everyone, thank you all for joining me. I'm just filling a couple of bottles because I'm going to do some vending. When I go out vending, I literally just take a couple of things of each and every item that I offer. This is my black soap. Black soap is really good for your skin. It is cleansing though. It is more cleansing than the liquid soaps that I make. The liquid soaps that I make are more moisturizing, so it's for people with more dry skin. It's better for people with eczema, dry eczema. The liquid soaps that I make. The black soap, if you have a wet eczema and you need it to be a little more dry, the black soaps would be better for you. If you have oily skin, the black soap would be better for you because it's a little bit more cleansing. But what I do with my black soap, as opposed to selling it in the raw bar form, is I liquefy it with distilled water and then I scent it with essential oils. The liquefying helps to break some of the cleansiness of it, so it makes it a little less cleansing, although it's still very cleansing. Black soap has a really nice lather. It's really rich for your skin. It's really nutrient dense. They use plantain skins, which has a lot of nutrients that are good for the skin. It's made with shea butter, cacao. All these things are really good for the skin. But in the raw form, I find that it has a lot of sediment and different things in it, that particulates that are in it that I get to filter out. So it's just the process of making that soap. It ends up with a lot of sediment. The ash pods and the charcoal sometimes is still actually in it. Not all of the soap has it, but I've never gotten black soap that didn't have that in it. So I always like to just liquefy it and then filter out all of those particulates. And the next time I go to Ghana, I'm going to get black soap from Ghana, because when I went to Ghana and got the shea butter from Ghana direct to the people who make it, you know, it was so much cleaner. So this black soap I got from suppliers here in the New York area. So I'm really curious to know, if I was to get the black soap from Ghana, if it still has all of those particulates in it, or if it's a lot cleaner as well. I really don't know, because I've never done it. So that's one of the things that I would be very interested in finding out. But I just did a little bit, so I'm just gonna hand pour it into. I don't need to use you see a little glop of the black soap that was not liquefied went in that jar. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, and I don't want to fill it too high, and that might be a little bit too much, because we need space at the top of the jar for the pump to go in, and that's going to take up some space, and that actually might be filled a little bit too much. Oops. Making a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. I can clean that up afterwards. That might be better. You don't want to overfill the jars, because then it'll spill over when you put in the pump. So I like black soap. I like to use it as a shampoo because I have locks. So if you have locks, I don't think natural hair that's not locked will hold on to as much oils as locks do. Well, not that I don't know. I know that it doesn't. So when you put oils in locked hair, because the lock is like a sponge, it holds on to a lot of oil. So having a soap that is a little bit more cleansing, it's good to get out all of those excess oils. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people do the baking soda and sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate so not to spill it. The baking soda and the apple cider vinegar rinses with their hair, because it helps to get out all of that excess gook that can get stuck in the locks, because the locks is it's kind of like a sponge. When you have locked hair. So I have a little bit more in here that I'm gonna scoop out, and then I'm gonna take from the other bottles, put in this bottle, because that first bottle was definitely a little bit too full. Yeah, so I like to use this in my hair because it's really cleansing. It gets out all of the excess oils and gook that can build up in locked hair. And then I also have a little bit of scent that I add to all of my black soaps. Black soap comes unscented, of course, like most soaps. They don't have a scent in it, but the black soap can be scented. So I put lavender. All of these are lavender. I want them to be filled at the same spot so that when I drop I'm concentrating and trying to talk at the same time. The pump in, they're at the same level. So I'm just trying to even it out as much as possible. One more than the other, one less than the other. I think that's good right there. I think this one needs a little bit less. You know, when it has the foam, that's a little misleading because that foam will eventually pop and it will create more soap in the jar. So I think that actually is pretty good. Right there. Okay, so when I use my black soap also not only to clean my hair, but it actually makes a nice cleanser for my, I like to use it to clean around my bathroom. So I'm just gonna cut these. These have to be cut down to size, so these are my scissors that I use to cut these down to size. I like to put it like right here. And my hands are washed and clean, so I put it right in the nape of my thumb, so I know it'll be cut at the right spot. So that's how I measure it. I don't measure it with a ruler. Just put it in the center and then cut it, and you will see that it gives like just the right height. So I don't know how I ended up. I think this is not going to be. No, this is not going to be enough soap in here. I'm actually going to have to dip out more. I don't want it to be that low. So I have to mix it a little bit more to add. Because I don't want them to look like they're not getting a full jar, and that's not going to be it. Yes, this takes up some space, but it doesn't take up that much space. So I'm just gonna. It's already scented, so adding a little bit more that's unscented won't do anything to the fragrance. I'm just gonna put that in there so it doesn't sit on the table. I'm just doing this because I'm taking these out to where I'm vending today. I don't keep a lot of stock bottles at any one time, which I really should. And I need to get to that point where I have some stock bottles, and what I'm taking out to vend is not what I'm bottling, but I'm bottling to have more stock. But what I'm taking out to vend is just from the stock that's already bought. Oh, now look at that bit. Now that's too much. Okay, well, it's gonna, let's see. That's gonna be too full, I'm sure. Yes, it is. Making a mess. That's actually probably more full than I would have liked to have it, but you can see that it's okay. So at the moment I do not have, and you can see it's a little foam at the top that's gonna settle down. At the moment I do not have labels for this, so I'm gonna create a label with my tags until my labels come. But black soap is always asked for, so I don't want to not have any available when I go out today because people like black soap. So yeah, this makes a good shampoo, a great body wash for anyone, a great face wash for people with oily skin. If you have if you have dry skin, I don't recommend this. I recommend some of my other bars that are a little more hydrating and moisturizing. But this makes a great body wash and face soap for those people who have oily skin. So I'm going to utilize this to give it a bit of a label. It's not an actual label, excuse me. It's not an actual label. Yeah, this is not an actual label, it's just something that I can use for the moment to put on a jar. So, black soap. Lavender. One of these labels has like a little hole and I can slip the string through, and that's what I'm going to utilize for now. Of course, when my labels come, then it'll have a label. So this is what it's going to look like for now, without official label on it. But at least people will know what it is. African black soap. It's 100% pure. It's just liquefied and distilled water and scented with essential oils. And the essential oil that I use for these bottles are lavender, Alrighty guys, this is it. I just wanted to fill some of these before I went out today because I'm sure someone's going to want some black soap. I used to make my labels myself, but it just proved to be a little bit too much. But that was when I was doing this part-time also. So I was also doing another job, and everything is being done by myself. It's just a one-man show here right at the moment. So everything is being done by me. At some point I hope to have some help. So this is the second, no, this is going on, yeah, this is this within the second year of doing this full time. I didn't do it full time before, I just was doing it part time. So this is the second full year of me doing it full time. For Sensational Touch, plant-based, eco-friendly bath and body products. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna tie this last one off, and then I will pack it in my bin. Get ready to go out. Please like, subscribe, click the notification button so the next time I upload a video, you're sure to be notified. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.